What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars toys and Disney's lame attempt to recapture the toy market during this worldwide pandemic. So I have this article that was released on Disney StarWars.com. So let's go take a look at it. All right, everyone, so I have this article pulled up, and again, this is from Disney StarWars.com. So, Star Wars Galaxy Edge Trading Post. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge inspired toys, clothing, and more landing at Target and Target.com. Now, if you have been to Target anytime recently, and I don't think that this is just exclusively to my Target, but pretty much from every single Target that I've seen pictures of, the Star Wars toy aisles, they don't exist anymore. I remember when I was a kid, Star Wars had its own dedicated aisle because of how much of a demand there was for toys. George Lucas became a billionaire off of the merchandising for Star Wars. Heck, even in Spaceballs, the whole entire thing when they go and meet Yogurt, the real money from the movie, merchandising, again, where the real money from the movie is made. And the joke was funny because it was true. George Lucas became a billionaire because of the toys and the sales from the merchandising rights. And now Disney has made the Star Wars brand and IP so unmarketable and so unsellable because they destroyed it. Kids don't want to play with Star Wars toys anymore. And especially in, this world that has been evolving, kids want to play with a Nintendo Switch. They want electronics. They want cell phones. It's becoming harder and harder to market toys to children as compared to, when I was a kid. I loved playing with my action figures. I wasn't lucky enough to get a Game Boy until I was a little bit older, and even then, it was something that only, the rich kids had, at least from where I grew up, coming from, a small farming town in the middle of California. But I loved my Star Wars action figures. And again, back when Toys R Us was still around, back when all of the toy aisles, Star Wars had, if not its own aisle, but two aisles, if not its entire freaking wall. Star Wars toys were a huge deal when I was a kid growing up, and now it's a joke. You can scarcely find them. They can't make enough product to fill an entire aisle, and at the same time, the stores like Target can't sell them, so why on earth would they stock their stores with it? Aside from Baby Yoda, they don't have anything going for them, and maybe the Legos. Kids don't want to play with these toys. Why would a kid want to play with a Luke Skywalker action figure? Because when I was a kid, when I watched the movies, Luke Skywalker is the hero that blows up the Death Star in the first movie, the unexpected hero that goes from a farm boy to a Jedi Knight that saves the galaxy and helps his father redeem himself. That's a Luke Skywalker I grew up with. That's a Luke Skywalker I want to play with. But now, kids, when they look at Luke Skywalker, why would they want to play with Luke Skywalker? He's just some loser that gave up and died. Why would a kid want to play with a Luke Skywalker toy? Why would kids want to play with Princess Leia? She's Mary Poppins in space that, just fades away and dies. Why would people want to play with, why would kids want to play with Han Solo if Han Solo is just a failure at his life? Why? Oh yeah, that's right, they don't. That's why these toy sales are, absolutely plummeting. That's why kids don't want to play with Star Wars toys anymore. Heck, you can't even play with the lightsaber that they have for Rey. They don't even make that. You can't find that. Maybe the lightsabers and the Legos. That's about it, and even those you can't find. But let's go and see what they're trying to market us now. What are they trying to sell us now? All right, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge fans, there's not very many Galaxy's Edge fans, so I don't know who you're marketing to. Set your hyperspace coordinates for Target. StarWars.com is thrilled to announce the new products inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Your failed theme park that is completely empty, except at Disney World because you put it in between two lands and it's necessary to walk through it. You have to go through Star Wars Land to get somewhere else, so it looks packed online. That's the only reason that there's pictures of that looking packed from everyone. I mean, there's entire theme park channels that are dedicated to just walking around Walt Disney World, and you can go and see for yourself. That's the only time you'll see a crowded thing, is when all the families, with their strollers, with all the kids, are going from one land to another. It's absolutely pathetic. I've been to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here in California at Disneyland. nobody wants to go there. It's out of the way. There's one ride. It's okay, let's go take some pictures and then let's get out of there. Everything's expensive. You could probably find it somewhere cheaper on Etsy. And it's not the same anymore. And that's because people like Kathleen Kennedy, Rian Johnson, and J.J. Abrams have completely tarnished the Star Wars brand and destroyed everything that it stood for and everything that it meant to people like me that grew up loving Star Wars. But let's continue reading this and see why we should buy these products. Why are they so amazing? Why would they dedicate an entire toy line to something that's completely failing, that Bob Iger had to talk about how, the sales were down and the nobody wants to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Oh, big surprise. The whole Kathleen Kennedy said, oh, it was going to be Tatooine, it was going to be Endor, it was going to be all those things. Nope, because, only 40-year-old white dudes or 50-year-old white dudes want to go to the old Star Wars land. We need to make it new for the new generations. It's like, oh my God, you're so out of touch with the IP that you spent $4 billion on. But anyways, let's continue. The popular Star Wars themed land, popular is in whose definition of popular, at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort are coming soon exclusively to Target and Target.com. Starting August 30th, look for Trading Outpost collection in stores and online for toys, collectibles, fashion items, books, and more, all expanding on the stories and excitement of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, that's kind of funny that it's going to come out now because, again, we're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. Where are you getting these from China? Because that's usually where a lot of Disney products are made, is over in China. So you're going to bring it, everything's closed down because of the beer bug. So you're going to bring toys that were made from overseas into stores. I mean, maybe there is that, shipping date where it's in quarantine, but still, even then, that doesn't seem like the smartest idea, at least in my opinion. In stores outlined for toys, collectibles, fashion items. Get a preview below for 6 new items, including Hasbro's highly detailed Black Series line of figures and a Funko Adorable Pop bobblehead series heading to our Galaxy. Pre-orders are now open on the select products, so punch it. I guarantee, again, you're going to be able to find these no problem. You do not need to pre-order these. Heck, even Baby Yoda came out in stores, and people that pre-ordered Baby Yoda weren't getting their Baby Yodas before people got them in stores. That's how messed up all of this is. So this is one of the Funko Pops. It's a droid. Okay, cool. And I don't see very many kids, Funko Pops are collectibles. I don't see many kids going out of their way to buy a Funko Pop so that way they can play with it. You can't really, kids can play with anything. They can play with a freaking box. But, they're not going out of the way to, get, this random droid Funko Pop. R5 unit pop. Part of the attack on Scarf, I'm not saying it right, I know, but I'm doing that on purpose. And the Death Star and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge droid gets the super cute pop bobblehead treatment. Okay, cool. And that's complete with sarcasm. The Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Okay, so this is the Millennium Falcon. Guess what? You can't see it anymore, but I got one right here, the original one that came out, and it has the actual satellite, not the Disney Star Wars satellite. It doesn't even come with Han Solo. Yeah, let's get the Millennium Falcon, which doesn't come with Han Solo. I don't understand they're out of their freaking minds. The fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy comes home in 3.5-inch scale based on its appearance in the incredible Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction. This release features both Star Wars Galaxy's Edge inspired and classic radar dish and sound. Better not tell Hondo. And again, I'm just like, wow. You could have done something with Han Solo, but instead you do it with Hondo. Why? And then you got this soccer ball droid, hyperdrive BB unit. Happy beeps and RC controlled droid features expressive lights and sounds. The perfect companion for all your secret missions around the house. Okay. Yes, it's a red BB-8. Kids, okay, if the kids want to play with the toy, they're going to want to play with the toy that they saw in the movie. If they are going to play with one of these, they are going to want BB-8. Who wants the random, didn't anybody watch Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I want a Turbo Man doll. Oh, well, we don't have Turbo Man, but we got Booster. And everyone laughs. It's like, why would you want Booster when you could get Turbo Man? Why would you want some random BB unit when you could get BB-8? I don't understand, but whatever. Alright, and then you got this, the red stormtrooper, which I called Cherry. If anyone watched my Star Wars Resistance reviews, you know that that's what I nicknamed it. There was Goldie and then there was Cherry. This is Cherry. Okay, maybe. This is the one that I could see selling a little bit well because there are people that do, I don't know why, but still collect these damn things. It's the smiley face stormtrooper thing that's in red. Wow, that's so creative. So, you know, just out there with that creativity. Let's just change the stormtrooper helmet to a smiley face and let's paint it red. Great. That's very innovative of you. The Black Series Captain Cardinal, loaded with articulation and detail. The stunning figure in Hasbro vaunted 6-inch Black Series line brings in the First Order Captain to life. Cool. It's a character that nobody cares about because nobody watched Star Wars Resistance except for me, and it was shit. I don't blame anyone for not watching it. It's a terrible show. The only good thing that came from that show is Sonara, and guess what? They're not really making products of her because nobody watched the show, so nobody knows that she's the only good character, in my opinion, that came from that show. Got another droid, the Black Series DJR3X, inspired by the fan favorite droid spinning tunes in the Oga's Cantina. This is DJR3X figure, which was previously available at Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Now everyone can bring the galaxy's greatest DJ to their toy shelf. Okay. Then this is the one thing that I will give Disneyland, is they do sell exclusive things specifically in the parks, and that's kind of the allure of only buying it in the Disney parks, because you can only get it at that one place. It's an exclusive. The second you start releasing it everywhere else, it's not an exclusive anymore. But I see why they're doing this, because they don't have any of that income coming in from the parks, and it's really hitting them hard, and you can tell just by toy lines like this, because usually Disney does not do this kind of thing. And then we have the Lego. Now, Disney Star Wars Legos sell like hotcakes. Kids love Legos. I'm not a Lego person. I'm one of those people that I have to build it. No. If I'm buying something, I want it made for me. I don't want to have to go through and build something like this. But kids like it, so more power to them. If they like it, as long as it makes a kid happy, you know. Alright, we got this Lego from, what is this? This is, well, it's going to tell me in 1 minute. Resistance ITS Transport. Based on the craft created for Star Wars Galaxy Edge, this is the brick-tastic Lego construction set that the Resistance ITS Transport vehicle includes Lieutenant Beck and V. Mordi minifigures, plus Astromech Droid and GNK Power Droid Lego figures. Visit Target.com now for exclusive items from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost Collection. StarWars.com, all Star Wars all the time. Site tags, hashtag Star Wars blog. Yay! And these are all the toys that are coming out. Alright. You got the 6-inch Black Series figures. You got the red BB-8 nobody cares about. You got the knockoff Millennium Falcon that doesn't come with Han Solo or the right, satellite dish. Alright. And you got the Funko Pop. Wow, big exclusives. This totally makes me want to spend money on Star Wars toys again. Said no one ever. The more and more that comes out about Star Wars, just the more, you know, pathetic it is. It's like when you see an animal dying and it's like somebody trying to save it, but at this point it's like it's suffering. Just put it out of its misery at this point. And honestly, the more, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Star Wars is my heart and soul. Heck, my channel is called That Star Wars Girl because Star Wars has been, you know, my life since I was a kid. It's been the thing that's gotten me through everything. You know, when I am having a bad day, I think, what would Luke Skywalker do? You know, I don't have it as bad as, you know, getting my hand chopped off by my father and, you know, these terrible, you know, I'm not fighting an evil empire. And, you know, it got me through some of the hardest times in my life. Star Wars is a part of who I am. You know, it's in my blood. And just seeing it like this, I'm just like, I wish that they would stop. How do they not understand what they are doing? And that's the sad part about it, is that they just don't get it, and that's why they are going to continue to fail. I have seen the rumors about how Kathleen Kennedy is supposedly gone, George Lucas is coming back. I don't believe anything until I see, you know, evidence on that, and that's kind of my 2 cents on that. I know people have been asking, so that's just kind of how I feel. But it just sucks that this is in the state that we're in, and it hurts. It makes me sad, but you know what? After what they did to Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, after what they have done to Star Wars, you know, they deserve it. They deserve to be failing because they said, hey, we're taking this IP that you love, that's been loved worldwide, that had made George Lucas a billionaire. Hey, guess what? We're going to fuck it up, and we're going to say fuck you to anyone that says, that has any kind of criticism, that tells us, hey, you know, what we're doing is wrong because we can do no wrong because we are Disney. And, you know, they made their bed and they can lay in it. And that's just my kind of 2 cents on this situation. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Also, I got into a little tiff with YouTube via Twitter the other day because they are not sending out my subscribers any notifications. When it comes to my videos, people find out about them, and I could go look at my Twitter analytics. Only 5.2% of people are getting my notifications, and Twitter just, you know, walked around in a circle saying, make sure they're clicking the bell and setting it to all, or else you are not getting their notification. Like, if somebody is subscribing to my channel, that means they want their notifications. So, just make sure, I know I might sound like a broken record, but make sure, if you are subscribed, that you are still subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing people. YouTube is not sending out their notifications. I can see via my analytics. You know, make sure that you ring the bell, make sure that is set to all, because if you don't set it to all, you know, you're not going to get your notifications. And there's a chance that even if you do set it to all, you still won't get your notifications. I post my videos in the community tab of this channel. I post them on Twitter, I post them on my Discord, and I post them on my Facebook page. Anytime I do a video or live stream, that is where you can find it, because YouTube, unfortunately, is unreliable for their own platform, because they are moving from supporting independent content creators like myself to big mainstream channels, which is why, you know, YouTube is also not doing so well. Anyway, guys, I know that this video is a little bit long, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And until next time, may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if you're new here, please take a minute to subscribe, hit the like, share the video, ring the bell for notifications. That way you don't miss any of my future streams or upcoming videos. Also, if you want to support the channel, go check out my Etsy store. The link is in the description below if you would like to continue to support me and my artwork. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.